everyone. It's so nice to see so many people in this space ready to celebrate our kiddos. Thank you, parents and families. I know we had a packed house this morning and some of you had to give up your seat for our students, so we really appreciate it. Thank you. This morning we're going to begin with our Tiger of the Quarter Award. This is an honor earned by those who consistently demonstrate our guidelines for success and top school rules. These students were chosen by their teacher for their efforts in the classroom, for representing Mesa well, and for continually striving for excellence and improvement. Along with our Tiger of the Quarter Awards, our teachers each wrote a brief narrative as to why the students are receiving this award. So we're going to start with third grade. From Ms. Boniface class, we have Monique Moore and Mila Covarrubias. Mila is always the first person to offer a helping hand. She is constantly trying to find ways to improve our classroom. She cares about others and treats everyone with kindness and respect. Keep up the great work, Mila. Monique radiates positivity in our classroom. It is clear that she is committed to her academic growth in all subject areas. She sets challenging goals for herself, even in areas where she already excels. She treats everyone with kindness and respect. It is such a pleasure to learn along with Monique every day. From Ms. Fong's class, we have Genesis Hernandez and Josiah Murrow. Josiah is a wonderful friend and student. His enthusiasm for learning is contagious and inspires others. He asks insightful questions and challenges us to think deeply. His kind and curious spirit exemplifies the Mesa way. Thank you for being you, Josiah. Genesis is such a pleasure to have in class. She is always willing to lend a helping hand. She gives her best effort in everything that she does and has grown so much as a learner because of her hard work. She should be proud of herself for being a positive leader and role model in our classroom. Keep up the great work. And from Mrs. Ford's class, we have Jaime Pina and Melody Gonzalez. Jaime is such a kind and considerate young person. He cheers on the successes of others in our class and always has kind words to say to the adults and peers he works with. Jaime has such a great can-do attitude and gives his best in all he does. Keep up that hard work, Tiger. Melody is such an amazing classmate and friend. She is always so full of empathy and kindness and radiates what it means to be a Mesa Tiger. She works hard in all areas and gives thought and care to her classwork and to those she collaborates with. Thank you, Melody, for your beautiful spirit. And from Mr. Hernandez's third, fourth grade classroom, we have Ricky Rodriguez. Thank you, Ricky, for always helping those around you. Your smile shines bright. Your continued growth as a learner is a reminder to us all to never give up and always try our best. We are so happy to have you in class. Keep up the great work. All right, let's give another round of applause for all of our Tigers of the Quarter. Go ahead and have a seat, and we're going to move on to our fourth and fifth grade classrooms. Beginning in fourth grade, from Mrs. Catlett's class, we have Ella Silber and Mason Perez. Ella has been working hard this entire year. She takes her time to complete work and put in her best effort. She is a good friend, is thoughtful, and considerate of others. She has a positive attitude and is loyal and supportive of her friends. She encourages others to try their best and think through challenges. Your hard work is appreciated. Good job, Ella. Mason is a student who is naturally bright and talented. He is funny, creative, and thinks about things with a unique perspective. He is kind-hearted and gets along with others. His friendly attitude and infectious smile make our classroom such a fun place to be. Thank you, Mason, for always being yourself. From Mrs. Fisher's class, we have Michaela Gavia and Marilyn Cruz Berger. Michaela is an exemplary Mesa Tiger. She responsibly and enthusiastically represents our class as a student council representative and is a positive influence on her peers. She works hard to succeed academically. She is curious and loves to follow her passions and learn more about things that pique her interest through reading and asking questions. Thank you for being you, Michaela. Marilyn brightens our classroom with her positive attitude and energetic desire to engage in learning. She regularly expresses how much fun she has engaging with the big ideas of mathematics that challenge her brain and help her grow and learn. She works well with her peers and is encouraging and kind. We love having her a part of Room 25. From Miss Laurel's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Scott Meyerhoff and Santiago Lopez. Scott is a bright student who always strives to do his best. He has an outstanding work ethic and a positive attitude towards learning and willingly takes feedback to improve in his learning in all subject areas. He completes all of his work with great effort and great quality. We are so fortunate to have him in room 6. Santiago comes to class every day ready to learn. He strives to do his best in all assignments, participates in class, and follows classroom expectations. He is polite and is always willing to help his classmates out anytime. His efforts, great attitude, and respect for others make him an amazing student who is a delight to have in class. For Mrs. Shanae's 5th grade class, we have Elias Felix and Emily Rodriguez. Emily is kind and hardworking. She is constantly engaged with her learning. She is always taking detailed notes to understand what is being taught. Thank you, Emily, for your hard work and dedication to your education. You are a superstar. Elias has been an excellent member of our classroom and school community. Every day he comes to class ready to learn and try his best. He is thoughtful and kind and upholds the standard of what it is to be a Mesa Tiger. I appreciate the way he is willing to try new things. Thank you for being a great role model. And for Mrs. Grogan's 5th grade class, we have Joel Silva and Caitlin Chandler. Caitlin, you are an outstanding member of our community. Each day you bring a ray of sunshine with you to class. You are always willing to step up and volunteer to help when you see there is a need for your assistance. You are kind to everyone and a good friend to all. Thank you, Caitlin, for being you. Joel, thank you for helping your classmates when you recognize they may need it. You are patient and understanding. You ask to help others when your own work is finished. knowing they could benefit from the extra support and care you provide. Your happiness is contagious. Keep being a positive role model to others. Let's have another round of applause for all of our 4th and 5th grade Tigers of the quarter. Moving on to our next award, this is our Character Trait Award. This is a very special award. At the beginning of the year, our students identified their top 4 most valued character traits to be honored, and this quarter we are honoring the character trait of honesty. These award recipients were decided in collaboration with their teachers and peers. The Character Trait Award of Honesty is awarded to students that are sincere, truthful, and do the right thing even when no one is watching, which shows respect and integrity. So beginning with our 3rd grade classes, from Ms. Boniface, we have Jada Moore and Noah Pineda. From Ms. Fong's 3rd grade class, Marilyn Jaime and Molly Bird McGonigal. From Mrs. Ford's 3rd grade class, Logan Martinez and Sofia Centeno Cabres. For Mr. Hernandez's 3rd, 4th grade class, we have Joseph Morales. Another round of applause for our 3rd and 4th grade Honesty Award winners. Now go ahead and have a seat, and now we're going to move on to our 4th and 5th grade Honesty Award winners. Beginning with Mrs. Catlett's class, we have Gabriel Hernandez and Gianna Trainer. From Mrs. Fisher's 4th grade class, Christian Alatorre and Noah Silber. From Mrs. Laurel's 4th, 5th grade class, we have Ebbett Buellers and Poppy Bean. From Mrs. Shanae's 5th grade class, Yasmin Teo. And from Mrs. Grogan's 5th grade class, we have Angel Bastian Sanchez and Bella Salazar. Let's give another round of applause for all of the Honesty Award winners. Thank you, everyone. Go ahead and have a seat. Moving on to our final award for this morning. This is our Roaring Reader Award, and this award goes to students that are making their best efforts to continue to grow as a reader every day. These students were chosen by their teacher based on their efforts, determination, and their growing love of reading. Beginning with our 3rd grade classes, from Ms. Boniface class, we have Carolina Carballo Gutierrez. From Ms. Fong's class, Abraham Torres. Mrs. Ford's class, Jordan Hoyt. And from Mr. Hernandez's 3rd, 4th grade class, we have Isaac Silva. From Mrs. Catlett's 4th grade class, Delilah Reynolds. From Mrs. Fisher's 4th grade class, William Benostro. From Miss Laurel's 4th, 5th grade class, Penelope Roberson. From Mrs. Shanae's 5th grade class, Jacob Espinoza. And from Mrs. Grogan's 5th grade class, Stephen Romero. All right, let's give another round of applause for all of our roaring readers. Good job, you guys can have a seat. All right, before we close out our assembly, we do have a few recognitions this morning. The first recognition is to talk about some perfect attendance recognition. As you may know, regular school attendance is one of the most powerful ways students can prepare themselves for success, both in school and in life. So thank you, parents, for all you guys do getting your kiddos here every day. For the month of March, our attendance rate improved, is back up to 94%. Our goal for the year is 95%, so we look forward to continued improvement in that area. In addition, since this is a quarterly assembly, for quarter 3, there were 95 students in grades TK8 that were able to maintain perfect attendance, and that's from January 25th through April 13th. So for the following students, you were present every day for the 3rd quarter. When I say your name, please stand. And audience will wait till the end to applaud everyone. Okay, so beginning with 3rd grade, if I call your name, stand. These are perfect attendance for quarter 3. Sofia Centeno Fimbres, Serafina de Zubria, Aiko Garcia, Aria Garcia, Violeta Godinez, Aria Miller, Parker Oakley, Isaac Ortiz, Caleb Ramos, Jimena Rivera, and Thais Zavala Tenorio. Let's give a round of applause for our 3rd grade perfect attendance. Thank you, 3rd graders, have a seat. 4th grade perfect attendance, stand when I call your name. Amy Arevalo, Diego Campos, Kayla Carmona, Micah Dickey, Juan Luis Pedroza, Mason Perez, Ricky Rodriguez, Ella Silver, Noah Silver, Thomas Strain, and Sophia Zabzdal. And our 5th grade perfect attendance for quarter 3, Angel Allensworth, Aiden Andrade Orozco, Jaden Belinas, Kayla Blevins, Miles Dryden, Elias Felix, Faith Figueroa, Diego Perez, Penelope Roberson, Stephen Romero, Bella Salazar, Angel Sanchez Bastian, Alicia Shrestha, Joel Silva, and Addie Welch. Go ahead and have a seat. Another recognition we have basketball. We know we recognized our girls basketball teams that represented Mesa really well, and this time we wanted to take a moment to recognize our 3rd through 5th grade basketball team. So if you were on the 5th grade boys basketball team, can you please stand? Go ahead and stand. These boys were coached by parent volunteer Mr. Dryden. They worked well together, they grew as a team throughout the season, and thank you boys for all your effort and perseverance. Give our 5th grade boys team another round of applause. And then we also had a 3rd, 4th grade boys basketball team. If you were on that team, boys, go ahead and stand. Our 3rd and 4th grade boys. Our 3rd, 4th grade team was coached by parent volunteer Mr. Shepard. They placed first, were undefeated league champions. They also placed first and were undefeated in the Rotary tournament. So a big round of applause for our 3rd, 4th grade boys. Thank you to both our teams, and thank you for representing Mesa so well. And our final recognition before we close out our assembly, some of you may be aware, but we have the wonderful opportunity of having a mock trial team here at Mesa. The mock trial team is comprised of our middle school, our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. However, this year we had some 5th grade understudies that were able to take part in the practices, view the competition, and we know they're going to be prepped for next year. So we had 5 5th graders participate as understudies. When I call your name, if you guys could please come to the stage, beginning with Stephen Romero. Poppy Bean. Geneva Stalker. Jonathan Marquez Chambers. And John Zendejas. Our 5th graders up here got to be a part of this amazing experience. 2 of our coaches for the mock trial team are Mrs. Romero and Judge Romero, and thank you for all your support. They did an amazing job leading our middle school team to many, many victories, many recognitions, and our 5th graders were so lucky to be a part of it, and we look forward to seeing your participation hopefully next year. And I'll hand it over to Dr. Ramirez.
All right, and one big round of applause to all of our kiddos celebrating this morning. So just to close out some thoughts, I hope that you see today, as we've seen in prior assemblies, we're really trying to recognize effort, achievement, talents inside the classroom, outside the classroom, because ultimately what we want is just to develop our kids, your kids, into really quality learners, quality individuals that can really showcase not just the best that we have here at Mesa, but really apply that as they head into high school and beyond. We really are trying to prepare our kids for that future that is very much an unknown, but we know will arrive. And in moments like these, I also want to extend my deepest gratitude to our staff, and in particular our teachers that are all around. If we can give them a big round of applause as well. So just to conclude, I just have a few announcements. First and foremost, we will have our open house tomorrow, April 26th from 6 to 7:30. that'll give you as families an opportunity to be able to come in and just see what learning has looked like over the last latter half of the year. I really want to encourage you to attend and to participate to the extent that you can. We will also have a community gathering. We've tried to have those periodically, but it's always a good opportunity for us to come together. That'll happen Thursday, May 4th at 5:30. It'll be happening via Zoom, and we will be providing some updates as we head into the latter part of the year. We are only less than 2 months away from the end of the year, and so it's a very, very exciting time where we're closing out this year. We want to close out on the best note possible, but also looking ahead to next year and the near future. As is customary, I want to extend my deepest gratitude and appreciation for our volunteers. You heard some of them before. Our parent volunteers are really our partners in furthering our programming and making sure that everything from athletics to clubs to activities happen. So thank all of you, and in particular in this instance, I want to thank our PFO. PFO, if you're here, you might be outside, but if you're here, thank you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Let's give them a big round of applause. So aside from the many, many things that they do, they are also putting on right now a book fair that is currently happening in the library through this Friday. Students can visit the book fair during recess, and the book fair will also be open during open house tomorrow, Wednesday. They will also be hosting and supporting the carnival that will be returning to us on Friday, May 12th. Please check Mesa Matters and PFO website for more details on that. And lastly, our MEF, our Education Foundation, thank you for your continued support. They will be hosting their golf tournament on Monday, May 8th. Let's go ahead and give them a big round of applause as well. So as we conclude, I will end where I began and express my appreciation for all of you for attending. Kiddos, thank you for being such great members of the community and great in supporting your fellow classmates. Thank you. With that, we're going to bring our award ceremony to a close. We invite you to stay around to just have a few refreshments or also to take pictures with your child. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the day. Merry Christmas. And we're going to take a big group photo here first. So if you don't mind just being patient with us, that's become a little bit of a tradition as we conclude our assemblies.
Down on the bottom and go, go down the side and go on the bottom step. Third grade. If you are a fourth grader, very if you're a fourth grader, all in front of the same. Neil, if you're a fourth grader, hold your folder. Are they too tall? Do they need to go down a step on the floor? Okay, third graders, you know what? Go down on the floor. That way we don't block anyone. No, just stand. And everyone kind of squish in towards the middle, squish in. Alright, and everyone just look straight and say cheese. Can't hear you. Keep smiling, keep smiling. 1, 2, 3. Alright, everyone give yourself a round of applause. Good. Alright, you guys go down the sides of the stage and you just wait behind your adult.